How we eat them? Just like chicken. I mean, you just
That's it. Took me a minute to figure out what.
I mean, that's all. That's what it looks like. It's just fried, and usually the back. This is the back strap here, and the meat is usually right along in here, on the inside, and you just. That's pretty good snake meat.
Flour, salt, pepper, cornmeal, something hot, with a little spice, and that's pretty much it.
You hunt snakes just to eat snakes. It's just a once-a-year thing.
This is our national championship, our 27th year. We set the pace for anybody else that sacks in the United States. There'll probably be about 10 or 15 teams competing. You have novice and pro. What separates novice from pro, if you've ever won first in novice, you automatically have to move to pro. The crowd, most people, the reason the crowd's here, they want to see somebody get bit. You go to a hockey game, you want to see a fight. You come here, most people want to see somebody get bit. I'd say if you interviewed about 50% of the people out here want see somebody get bit. It's pretty dangerous. Especially when you're sacking, and when you start mixing speed with snakes, anything can happen. And when you think you got that snake pinned, you go down for it, and he pulls back, your hand's already in motion, and you're running so fast that you don't think to stop. And by that time, it's too late. If somebody gets bit, we do a lot of the first aid ourselves. We'll put the extractor kit on it. We'll start taking vital signs, put the extractor kit on it, try to get the venom back out. Depending on the bite, we'll call for an ambulance to come in. If that's the case, we'll take them straight from there to the hospital. And if it's a very severe bite, we'll call in a helicopter. My first bite, 6 years ago. This bite right here, it didn't show any scars, but you can see the deadness right here. If it had gone over a little farther and got into my main bloodstream, it went straight to my heart, it probably would have killed me. But as it was, it caught the meat, and it just worked its way up. At this time, I swelled up in here. My arm was about that big around right here. I was purple, black, and blue into my stomach. I got the pictures up top to show you. But it makes you plenty sick. It's kind of like putting your hands on a stove and turning them burners on and not being able to move your hands. There's a severe, horrendous burning sensation.
It got right between this forefinger and right there like that, between my thumb and forefinger on this hand. Then they had to go in and cut it open from here up to these staples here. And they got another cut here, 2 cuts here, and a cut from right here back, and then 3 under here. It hurt. It really hurt last Saturday. It hurt so bad I couldn't cry.
I started handling with snake handlers about 10 years ago. I've been handling snakes for about 14 years. I don't do this full time. I'm an electrician by trade. And because of my job, I don't have a chance to travel as much. But we do shows all over the world. Jackie, myself, Ken, different people, we travel all over to do these things. No, all of us have full-time jobs other than snake handling. This is more of an obsession, hobby, than it is a profession. It's not a special insurance or anything just to handle snakes. A lot of it is, most of the time when you're insurance, they'll tell you stuff about skydiving and scuba diving and stuff like that. They don't say a whole lot about handling snakes.
This thing doesn't have much heat on it. Oh, it's sensitive heat. Oh, I see. It's probably not. It doesn't have very much heat.
There's a wire thing on there.
Yeah. Big Ed, did you drop that wire thing? Yeah.
I have That's a little bitty one. He's kind of cute.
Push that out, yeah.
Why does all put them ones in the drag?
All the ones that we put in the box, they're coming back eventually. We don't want those coming back. Nah, he's got teeth. Hang on, man. Just gotta get them out. Let's see if I can get something out of here. There it goes.
How come you like rattlesnakes so much?
I don't know. I just liked them for a long time.
Underway with the second round. Sean Jones spinning the snake. Craig Keith holding the bag. All right, there's two. Bring them on. Here these boys on. Sound like a church in here. It's okay to be quiet sometimes. This ain't it. Bring them home. Let them know that you're with them. Family, friends, and neighbors. We're all
Well, not everybody does it. It's the main thing. There's not a lot of people handle snakes and don't really know all that much about them. And like I say, I've been doing it 29 years. A bunch of these guys been here a year or two longer than me, and most of them a lot younger than we are. But it's just not that many people do it, and I love it because I entertain people. I like to watch the crowd's response.
What do you think of the snakes?
I like them. You got to respect them, though. Kind of like riding a motorcycle. You have to respect that two wheels. You know, it's not like driving a car, but you got to respect them. If you get in there and you think you're better than they are or smarter than they are, you're gonna get bit.
The world's record right now is held by Jackie Bibby at 17 seconds, 17 point something. But 17 seconds, you figure that's 10 snakes. That's almost like a second and a half a snake. That's moving.